was born into captivity, one of many concubines. When the Brotherhood came for us, I saw freedom. I saw a future. Now it is up to me to offer hope for those who see none. When Zhang and Chao Jun are dead, when I have the box, I will deliver that. Now my journey has come full circle. My past has returned to aid my future. My old friend, once a concubine like me, is now Empress, and she's risking her life to help me. She knows where to find Zhang, but I fear she and the concubines are in grave danger. If the Templars suspect they are helping me, they will kill them in the blink of an eye.
Okay, so we have two targets, it seems. Zhang and Qiu. An old friend, 1530 Forbidden City. So we're now 4 years removed from the beginning of the game. So we're spending time with Shao Jun here. Shao Jun has returned to her first home, the Forbidden City. The Empress, a friend from Shao Yun's concubine days, has requested a meeting. Shao Jun must infiltrate the tiger's stronghold, move across the city through the gardens, and ascend the tower to be reunited with her old friend. Alright, 800 points to increase the Helix bar, 1200 to increase health, which, boy, I really need because I'm rubbish at the combat. Secondary objective, save the concubines. Animus information, the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City was the Chinese imperial palace from the Ming Dynasty to the end of the Qing Dynasty. It is located in Beijing and is now a museum. The emperors used to live there with their family, concubines, and government. It was at the time a fortress designed to protect the emperor and his own, and the shelter for countless concubines guarded by eunuchs, so they could only bear the child of the emperor. Built at the beginning of the 15th century, the city is made of 980 buildings of typical Chinese architecture and is now a UNESCO protected site. It is shaped as an immense rectangle in the middle of the capital. Legend has it, it contains 9,999 rooms. That seems really intentional. Like you didn't want that extra room there. I wonder if there's a superstition there about 10,000. This number, as well as the various names of the structures of the city, are part of the sacred and symbolic aspect of the location. Okay. That sort of answers my question. 4 gigantic towers are located on the corners of the walls, while 4 gates allow access to the inner city. From Tiananmen Square, the main gate of the city is called Meridian Gate and leads the way through the city across multiple areas and gates. After crossing a first court, another interior wall leads to the most famous area through the Gate of Supreme Harmony. Farther inside the city, the Gate of Heavenly Purity leads to the inner court, which was even more protected. Symbolism has a great part in the architecture of the city, influencing colors, shapes, names, and decorations. That's something I miss with the newer Assassin's Creed games, is these little historical notes that they would give you in the earlier Assassin's Creed games. They might still be in there. You just have to hunt for them, I guess. They don't pop up on the screen like they do in these older Assassin's Creed games. But that was really one of my favorite parts of... Oh, we got another one. Empress Zhang. Empress Zhang, 1504 to 1537. Oh, wow, she died at 33. Was the second wife of Emperor Zhang, who had 4 in total. She was raised in the Forbidden City with other concubines and was a close friend of Shao Jun. The girls were in competition for the favors of Zhang, but Shao Jun was always winning, using her talents as a dancer, while Zhang was more classic concubine with bound feet and breasts. She was an imperial concubine like Shao Jun, but that changed quickly when the emperor died and Jia became emperor. Zhang became imperial consort and, refusing to leave despite knowing the cruelty of Jia, and became empress in 1528. She never gave birth to any imperial children and was deprived of her title because of conflicts with her husband just 6 years later. I wonder... Another thing the Assassin's Creed games do is make use of real historical figures. So I wonder if this is a real person that we're talking about here. Alright, we got a swordsman, a metal shield swordsman, and one of the hand cannon dudes. But we're gonna... Oh, come on. Yeah, just keep coming. Don't stop just short. Let me... There we go. Thank you, sir. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's whistle a little loud. Oh, can't whistle that loud. Not loud enough. Okay, so we will do this. And when this guy gets just past the gunner, we'll whistle again. There we go. And get you. What? Bull! Do something. Oops. Nope. Nope. Oh. Poo. Okay, you cannot assassinate from pillars, I guess? I seem to be having a lot of trouble figuring out how pillars are even useful. Oh no. Did I just... Okay, here's what we're gonna try to do. Oh no! Okay, just... Oh god. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was too close. Alright, Helix boost. Go ahead and grab that. And up we go. Okay, there's a sync point there. Oh! Yeah, don't pull up too far just yet. Well done. Okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, we'll go ahead and sync. See what is around. Helix boost down there. Didn't I pick that up? No, I picked up the one that was here. So there's one right below me, which I can probably get as soon as I jump, because this is going to be a leap of faith. There is one of the concubines to rescue. So another long, somewhat flat, looks like 3-level, 3-tier area. Can I whistle loud enough for him? Nope. Oh, jeez. Okay. So here's where I try to make use of the helix thingy that I'm never able to do properly. Oh, no, 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 no. That was... I forgot they, I forgot they see you. Oh! I felt like I blocked on time that time. I really do. Oh, the Helix boost regenerates. That's good. Alright, let's try this again. I want to turn it off. How do you turn it off? You should be able to turn it off, because then it just... We're really gonna just do this? Until I get close enough to him? Every time he turns around, I'm gonna just get a little bit closer. This is like the worst cat and mouse. Okay, there. Now I gotta wait for Halberd guy to go away. Alright, now we get him. Come out and hide here. Hide. Oh, okay, so if the pillar's in the foreground, you have to pull down. Where are you going, pal? Okay, there's nobody else there. We're just gonna get this guy. I'm not going for Shadow Gold. Maybe someday I'll come back to it and try to get through the whole game at Shadow Gold, but it just doesn't seem like, while I'm still learning where everything is, it doesn't seem like that would be a good experience right now. That would just be frustrating. There's one of the concubines below me. Assassinate the Garden of Freedom concubine. Concubines. In ancient China, it was common for successful men to have several concubines, which were simply women living with men without being married to them. Chinese emperors often had thousands. Jeez! Oh, movie recommendation. Raise the Red Lantern. It's a Chinese film that is about a concubine. And it is really, really good. I saw it in college. My now wife, current wife makes it sound like I've got several. No, my now wife, then girlfriend, we were taking film classes together, and she showed me this movie, and it was awesome. Really, really good. Really well done. Okay, anyway, emperors had thousands. Each concubine's situation ranged from almost wives, called consorts, to poorly treated prostitutes. Under the Ming Dynasty, there was a range of ranks among the concubines in the Forbidden City, and this was strictly controlled by tradition. The Empress was the only official wife of the Emperor, and was generally a former concubine that became a wife. She was the only one who could give official heirs to the empire. Isn't that romantic? Imperial noble consorts were second, followed by noble consorts, consorts, and imperial concubines. These had a chance to rise to empress someday. Even reaching the highest hierarchy, concubines were still nothing compared to the emperor in the power hierarchy and could be easily condemned to death by their master. I made a comment earlier in this series about China being progressive in some aspect. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, it was because women, concubines, were taught to read. That's right, and I said that that was progressive. But now that I'm reading more about this relationship between the concubines and the emperor, or any successful man, I'm going to go ahead and revise that statement. It doesn't sound very
These concubines
progressive
are in
at
danger.
all.
I need to kill the guards protecting them. Give the girls a chance to get out of here.
Tea room
我的命令
concubine.
是看住这些嫔妃，要是有任何反抗迹象， 就杀了他们。
So, I wonder
了
if...
解。
Oh, that'll alert him too. I don't want to do that. The guy below me, if I whistle, the one below me will hear. Can I get this guy? Yeah, let's bring you in. Oh, that wasn't... There we go. Dump your corpse back here so your friend doesn't see. So these bamboo curtains are nice. Oh, he's got a hand cannon too. Alright, so we're going to have to sneak up on him. And we'll get him outside. Oh. Okay. Can I drop down from here? Or will that kill me? I mean, she has fallen from great heights. Or do I have to... It looks like I have to come here. So I'm gonna wait for the Seeker with the excellent hearing to go away. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I can get him. Get him. Drop. There we go. Whew, that was close. That was way too close. Okay. Yeah, you keep looking behind you. You sense there's something going on, don't you? Oh, savage. Alright, let's put him in there so that the concubine doesn't have to look at it. You are free, sister.
Please, help the others.
Gonna. No, I don't care about you. Leave your corpse there. Okay. Up and over. Oh. No? What am I missing? Do I have to go up? No? Can't go up from here. Can I flip over the underhang here? Can I jump? Release. Oh. There we go. Master. Oh. High health, damage, fast attack speed, and detection. Oh, brother. Counters standard attacks to front and rear? Alright, so I'm going to have to assassinate this guy. This is the most deadly foe you can face. He's fast and will block and counter standard attacks to his front and rear. Use all the tricks in your arsenal to stand a chance. Beware, these guards are expert shuriken throwers. Okay. Well, we definitely need to eliminate him. Oh, crud. This guy just keeps coming. Whew. Go away. Okay, well, he comes super close. I wonder if it's possible to assassinate him over this rug or whatever it is. Let's whistle. Get him closer. Oh, you can't. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I didn't even see the gunner show up. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so you cannot assassinate over this What is this? Is it a log or a giant rolled up carpet or what is it? Alright, I think what I maybe need to do is throw a noise dart over there. Oh no. Oh, that was not at all what... Oh, that was funny. He just... Oh! One shot. Wow. Okay. Man, it's too bad I can't whistle for this guy. But as soon as he turns around... Oh, come on! Oh. I tried to vault. I didn't vault fast enough. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, vault and assassinate. Oh, damn. A little frustrated at my inability to solve this. There we go. Oh crap. Alright, you become part of the scenery. Oh no! Run! Oh no, they're gonna see this guy's body too now. Oh crap. Up and over. Really? They're not gonna come far enough? That's good. Okay, well that's a problem then. If he's gonna... see? Jesus. Can't even block him fast enough. Oh jeez, now I gotta get this guy again. Okay, so maybe what I need to do... Oh, there's a plant here. I didn't even see that. Ooh. I didn't even see that. Alright, here's where we get the master. Come on. There you go. You deserve that neck snap. Alright, and then we'll get him when he does that. Okay. That was more difficult than it needed to be because of my inability to push buttons. Isolated. Shao Jun and Zhu Yuan. Oh boy, Zhu Yuan. So bad. Despaired and finally decided to leave the countryside in order to seek the help of other assassins. Zhu suggested going to the master assassin Ezio Auditore, whose reputation had spread over the world. It was a long journey, and neither of them spoke the language, but it was their only hope. Wow. Shao Jun spoke well enough to Ezio in Assassin's Creed Embers. They traveled secretly to Macau, where the transportation was easiest towards Europe. During their trip, they witnessed the state of the Brotherhood's network in the country. Most safe houses had been raided. No assassin worthy of the name was left alive. They really were alone, unless Wang Yangming was still alive, somewhere trying to recruit and train new followers for what seemed a futile war. I don't think I need this, but yeah, I'm full. Oh, well, I'll need it now. And jump. Alright, where's my next concubine to rescue? Way up here. Okay. Oh. Dear me, that was almost a tragedy. Oh man, what? So those two gunners look at each other. I'll bet you the gunner that's below me will hear me if I drop down and assassinate the crossbowman. Well, let's try it. Oh god.
这里
Yep.
有敌人，在这里，来帮忙！
Oh, hey, you. Hey, you. Unacceptable. Okay, what if I first... Nah, the firecrackers don't stun for very long. I mean, I could throw one here and get this guy. Well, let's see what happens.
哪里？注意！
Drop an attack. I don't know what's going on here. It's like I'm hitting buttons. I just hit the assassination button when the skull icon was above the gunner, and nothing happened. I'm generally inclined to believe that everything I do to screw up is user error, but it's just it really feels like something else is going on here. Okay.
Hey.
Drop.
这里。
I really, I don't know. Huh. Okay. Ooh, that's not a good... Oh, I can't climb down that way. I thought I could go down the backside of that thing, but nope. Drop, drop, drop!
What? Hmm, 他们跑哪去了？
Oh boy. Nope, 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 nope!
上名来。
That one was me. That one was totally me.
这里没人，他们不见了。
Oh my god. No! Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. I've got Helix thingy.
别再靠近了。
There we go. Gee whiz. What a failure. Alright, way over here still. Gosh, this is a long road.
他们不见了。
I'm frankly shocked that I got silver out of that. Oop.
No, no.
It's too bad I can't assassinate from here. I must be behind a solid wall. Yeah, okay. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be something. Noise dart. Alright, I think I definitely need a firecracker here. Oh, brother. Okay, now I can get this halberd guy, because this crossbowman doesn't look down far enough. So I can at least get rid of him and not have to worry about him foiling my plans. Now I do have some helix. I could get... Oh, I want that. This is probably not gonna stun him long enough, because what I want to do is jump out of the hidey hole, run to the right, go up, and then get into that area there where that animus shard is. Well, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. Ah. Almost. Alright, the other one... This is... I can't even put my... Oh! Crud. Oh, interesting. Oh, now he's back to his normal. Oh, and I have no helix. So I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, if I can get rid of whoever's over there, I might make this possible. Because these two guys are just... Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. There we go.
什么？ 注意！
Oop. That's not what we wanted. Okay, well, you know what? You know what? We're just gonna... Hey! Oh, no! They killed the concubine? Well, poo. Alright, if you set off an alert, they kill the concubine immediately. That's... bad news.
嘿，滚！来人呐！敲警钟！这边。
What? He's got a rapid-fire crossbow? Okay, get the halberd guy. And now, did I do something wrong here that made an assassination fail? Okay. Ooh, hey now. Okay, I'm gonna restart the checkpoint because I want to save the concubine. So I keep screwing up.
What?
Oh my lord.
诶，他们跑哪去了？
Is it possible to save the concubine and get the... the animus shard? It's gotta be. I'm just failing.
Hey, 你 ！No， 这边。
That's a little too fast.
需要支援。
That's a little too fast of a reaction. But okay. Okay.
Hey, 这里！快叫援军！
What did I do wrong?
你还差得远呢。
He just killed his own dude. Ugh. Okay, well, maybe I can get him here then instead. Oh, there's a thing down here I can go to. Oh, golly. Oop. What? there's just too damn many of them.
No.
是谁？保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。他们不见了，报上名来，让任何人通过。这里没人，保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。
Okay.
我同意。我们不能让任何人通过。
What is this?
保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。
Oh, that locks off
我同意。
reinforcements.
我们不能让任何人通过。
Okay, so now I can get up here and assassinate this guy as long as that dude doesn't look out the
我们得保持戒
window.
备才行。我同意。我们不能让任何人
Okay,
通
let's
过。
put him like over here. And now I
我们
can
得
leap
保持戒备才行。
over here, get in here. This is a bamboo curtain, so it blocks sight. Oh, wow.
保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。我同意。我们不能让任何人通过。
Okay, there's another animus shard down, though, which is a problem.
保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。
Because there's 3 dudes down there,
我
too.
同意。我们不能让任何人通
But
过。
let's get this concubine.
保持警戒。
There we go.
我们得保持戒备才行。
All right, we'll get this dude as he's walking by. There we go. You are free.
Thank you, Assassin.
All right, now I
保持警
cannot
戒
get，
我们得
down.
保持戒备才行。我同意。我们不能让任何人通过。 保持警戒。
All right, so now that I've saved the concubine, I think I can get these dudes. Or maybe I don't even need to. So if I come this way, drop down to this plane. Need
保
to
持警戒，
find a
我
way
们
to
得
get
保
that
持戒备才
gunner
行。
somehow.
我同意。我们不能让任何人通过。
Because he will definitely see me. He looks behind him
保持警戒，
a
我们得
long
保持
time
戒备
though.
才行。
Maybe I can use that.
我同意。我们不能让任何人通过。
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he looks behind him for like 6
我们得
seconds.
保持戒备
That's-
才行。
I still don't feel like that's
我同
long
意。
enough to,
我们不能让任何人通过。
especially these guys are here.
保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。
Oh my gosh.
我同意。我们不能让任何人通过。他们跑哪儿去了？保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。我同意。我们不能让任何人通过。
Yeah, a noise dart's not. That's not going to be very useful here.
保持警戒，我们得保持戒备才行。
Unless I wait till he
我
turns
同意。
around, come all the way
我
over
们不能让任何
here,
人通过。
and then
怎
do
么回事
that,
啊？
and then get you, and get you, and then rope up, get
没什么。
that, and then get you. Oh, perfect. Up we go, jump, And that's that. Sweet. Assassin Gold. Wow, okay. Did not expect that. Go up. Assassin symbol here. What? Why is this here? Maybe that's something having to do with New Game Plus? Okay. So...
喂，你。他们不见了。
Look up! Oh, there's another shard there. Oop. Good thing you can jump through bamboo curtains. Okay. Sync point. Oh, there's another animus shard there. There's a lot of stuff there. Is there... Did I miss a path to get down there, or do I just have to traverse backward? Oh, here we go. Okay. I actually need a noise dart replenishment.
No.
Assassinate the
No.
guards and free the conch. Okay. Did I miss that sync point? I didn't see the prompt to sync. Oh. Oh. Oop. On the wrong plane. Boy, he doesn't look behind him very long. And we've got this guy to deal with. Ugh. Don't... Okay, hopefully... he walks far away. Oh man, he looks behind him. Okay. let's whistle for this guy.
什么？ 来帮忙！
Why could I not assassinate him from
轻
here?
松了。
Now I've got to do that all over again. I wonder if I can jump from... No, apparently not. Okay, I'm actually not full on Helix, so go around and get this boost. Just handle that problem like that. There we go.
Thank you, assassin.
Alright, chuck your corpse in there. Alright, what do we have? Let's see what we have. What? What is that? Is that somebody inside? Ah. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Jeez. Well, I don't need this Helix boost, but there is an Animus boost down here, an Animus shard. Okay, and that's it, so... No other reason to be over here. Oh no. Another one of these. Really? That's alright, I'll just get you. Keep coming. No, you're not gonna keep coming.
报上名，这里。
Ah. Boo! I was pretty sure I had that.
怎么回事啊？ 这里，跟我们打
Again
你还差得远呢。
Oh, savage. The whole assassinating from pillars thing is just not working out for me. Oh!
入侵者，来帮忙！这里。
Oh my goodness. Am I getting impatient? Is that what's happening?
What?
Oh my god, again. Alright, we'll just... That was going to be the result anyway. Oh, no! Get down. Okay. I think this guy looks down into the water, so I'll have to get him. Interesting. That guy looks down off the bridge. The oh. I can hang off the side. So when he turns around, I gotta hop out. But it can't be while he's looking down. Didn't I see him turn around? He looks the other direction, doesn't he? I need a noise dart.
怎么回事啊？
There we go.
是啊，没什么动静。这里没有女装。该死的老鼠！
Now what? kind of shoot. Oh wow, that was fast.
在这里，这边。啊？
Jeez. Okay. It's really tough. There's a lot of different moving parts there.
What? 王阳明死了，只剩下那个刺客了。
Oh, here we go.
他现在还要跟我们斗，那就真的是蠢毙了。
Oh, rats.
注意那些嫔妃，有些嫔妃已经胆敢违抗大人与秋具了。他们有些知道分寸。
What if I do this?
站，抓住他！
And then just book it. For what? Book it for what? For where? What?
这里。
Where can I go? I can't go anywhere.
跟我们打，你还差得远嘞。
got a shield. So I gotta roll over him. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh! Made no difference to him that I had just... Ah. Was doing okay there for a second. Interesting, I hit a checkpoint.
他们跑不远的。
Didn't mean to do that, but I guess it worked out. Assassin bronze. Meant to do a slide attack. Okay, is there a thing here? What am I looking at? So what's between me and him? Oh, that was not what was supposed to happen. But if he keeps coming... No, he's not gonna.
这里，这边，
No,
来帮忙。
Oh, block, block, roll over, heavy attack. Oh, block, roll over. Nope, nope. There we go. Uh-oh. 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 Shaving cream. Okay, I can't whistle loud enough for him. What if I throw a noise dart? No. Maybe stun? Or maybe when he turns around, I just jump out the window. What? Okay, well.
Huh?
Let's just make the best of a bad situation. Animus shard right there on the roof where those two guys are. Is there a way to get to that from where I was? I see a slat wall on the left. No. I don't see a way to get up there. Unless I was supposed to do it from here. Is there a way to climb up from here? No. Alright, maybe I gotta get to it from this side. Ooh, I need firecrackers. These guys.
我会叫你 你也别忘了照我。随时保持警戒。
而你们也要信守承诺，好好保护我的安全。
我会照你，你也别忘了照我。
So
随时保持
they're
警戒。
talking, so I could drop down behind them and they
而
won't
你们
see
也要信
anything.
守承诺，好好保护我的安
Grab
全。
that,
在那里。
assassinate, and then hopefully fight this guy. Ooh, boy, not like that. Okay. Not the worst. Brawler. No, 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 no. Oh crap, get off the thing.
在这里，
这边。
Ugh.
最好滚远点。
Okay. So we're gonna go up. I'm gonna stun. Well, actually, I think we're just gonna get. Just gonna do that. And then we're just gonna get a brawler score here. Okay, I want to get... Oh, there we go. Okay. Round to the side, drop, leap, and leap again. Is that right? Yeah, because we want to go down. Oh, can we assassinate from here? Oh, come on. There we go.
注意！
Oh, hey now. It's hard to tell when they're attacking. I mean, sometimes they do that overhand strike, which is easy to spot, but they do this little, like, pokey thing that is hard to recognize. Oh, hey now. Oh. Shame on you. Alright, let's try this again. Him up and bring him all the way over here. Is that still... Oh, he does. He stops. Perfect. Alright. Wait a minute. I had already picked up the shard during combat. I didn't even need to do that. What's over here? Why can I come this way? Okay. Or is this my target? Oh.
Your Highness, it is good to see you again. What is wrong?
I'm sorry.
You. She tricked us. Okay. Got all of the available upgrades. I missed a chest. I wonder where that was. I thought I was doing a good job of checking my map. I must have missed something. Okay, well that's that. Jeez, I don't know. This looks like final battle stuff happening here with both of those guys materializing behind her. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Is this the end, or is there more to come? I don't know. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
No games.